Hello everyone and welcome to my Y&R Insider 24 update channel. Noah and Sienna caught kissing and Sharon deals with Matt. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers for Tuesday, November 11th reveal that the Newman family are in for some shock and awe. In LA, Sharon Newman, Sharon case, goes after Matt Clark, Mitch Bacall, Roger Howarth, while Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, discovers that Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, and Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, are having an affair. Sharon takes action. Sharon tires of waiting for Matt to make a move, so she makes one herself. Sharon lashes out at Matt even as he insists he is a man named Mitch. Is anyone else slightly confused about this abstract plot? Sharon despises Matt for what he put her through in the past. She wants retribution. She has no idea how widespread this mess really is. Matt Clark is a monster. Sharon and Nick suspect Matt has something to do with Noah's accident, and Sharon may reiterate every threat that Nick already delivered. Nick flat out told Matt he would kill him if she got near his family, and we predict that Sharon feels the same way. Is a major whodunit on the way? Is Matt really Mitch? Elsewhere, Sienna sneaks in to visit Noah at the hospital. They catch up with several words and one red-hot kiss. Nick witnesses the kiss and realizes that his son and the bar owner are involved. Nick had his suspicions about Noah and Sienna's bond, but catching them in flagrante is jarring. Nick rushes up on the couple, unaware that they will be discovered. Sienna and Noah's illicit affair. Meanwhile, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, has a confession to make to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. It's about Newman Enterprises, and it could happen that Victor tells the truth about the crazy deal he made with Michelle Stafford's Phyllis Summers. Phyllis stole Can's AI program and gifted it to Victor. These two characters are having a ball sticking it to Kane, but there will be repercussions. What happens next in GC? Nikki won't like Victor going after Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Jabbo, but Juicy the Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that the legendary Newman-Abbott feud is about to escalate, so stay tuned for updates on the impending doom. Nikki has never been able to stop her husband from his evil plans. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with the Young and the Restless right now. Come back here often for the hottest Y&R updates, news, and spoilers. Get comfortable and gain access to the best soap intel on the web. Noah's danger, Matt's threat, Billy's betrayal. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for the week of November 10th, 2025. Fans can expect Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, to be in grave danger. Sharon Newman, Sharon case, is threatened by Matt Clark, aka Mitch Bacall, played by Roger Howarth. Also, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is betrayed by Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. Continue reading to learn more about the upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera. Matt Clark's threat. Let's start off with Matt Mitch, who keeps claiming there is a case of mistaken identity. However, the man is also acting super shady. Sharon decides to take matters into her own hands. The blonde likely marches back over to the shadow room to confront her enemy again. While Sharon issues some threats, Matt Mitch also delivers a warning of his own. Sharon is in grave danger and confronting Matt Mitch is probably a bad idea. What complicates matters is that the detective on Noah's case is also working for Matt Mitch. Noah Newman is imprisoned. While Sharon is dancing dangerously with Matt Mitch, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, gets an eyeful at the hospital. In a preview clip, Nick walks up to his son's hospital room door. Through the window in the door, Nick can see Noah and Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, sharing a sizzling kiss. Later, Nick informs Sienna all about Matt Mitch's sinister past. Could Sienna realize just how dangerous her husband is and that he could have tried to have Noah killed? Then, Friday's episode features Noah getting cornered. Audra Charles warning. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of November 10th reveal that Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva, delivers a warning. Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, is threatened by the bitter brunette. On the other hand, the man informs Audra that neither of them wishes the truth to be revealed. Week of November 10th, 2025. Fans will also see Victor Newman, Eric Braden, deliver a curveball to Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. The very next day, Victor tells Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, shocking business news. Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, has a hard time pushing back her feelings for Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic. Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, must defend himself. Later in the week, Lily Winters, Crystal Cullill, finds Kane in a compromising position with Phyllis. Billy breaks a vow to Sally. Elsewhere, Victor and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, sees an opportunity to attack Billy. Also, wedding plans are finally finalized for Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, and Christine Cricket Blair, Laura Lee. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of November 10th, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The latest developments on The Young and the Restless weave together danger, betrayal, forbidden passion, and long-buried grudges resurfacing with deadly potential. As Tuesday, November 11th approaches, the Newman family stands at the center of a storm that touches every aspect of their lives: love, loyalty, legacy, and survival. The atmosphere in Genoa City is tense, but nothing compares to the bizarre, tangled mystery unfolding in Los Angeles, where Sharon Newman's simmering fury reaches its breaking point. Sharon has spent weeks trying to make sense of Matt Clark's reappearance, except he isn't calling himself Matt Clark. The man she confronts insists he is Mitch Bacall, a completely different person with no connection to Sharon's past trauma. Sharon's memories of the man who abused her decades ago are sparked, however, by his face, his voice, and the dark calm in his eyes. She is worn out waiting for Mitch to make a mistake, for justice, and for answers. So she stops waiting. Instead, she corners him and unleashes years of. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, another emotional explosion ripples through the Newman family, but this one has nothing to do with violence and everything to do with forbidden desire. Sienna Bacall makes an unexpected late-night visit to battered and recovering Noah Newman. Their secret relationship, complicated by her troubled marriage to Matt, blossoms into a passionate moment that neither of them anticipated sharing so openly. Nick Newman appears as they exchange a tender, intense, and completely ill-timed kiss. Through the window of his son's hospital room, Nick watches Noah and Sienna locked together, and in that instant, everything makes horrifying sense. The closeness, the evasiveness, the risks Sienna has taken. Nick storms into the room, shattering their temporary cocoon of passion and exposing the truth they both hoped to keep hidden until the time was right. His anger and confusion quickly follow his fear for Noah's safety. Nick has suspected that they shared something, but actually witnessing it is entirely different. Later, Nick confronts Sienna privately, laying out the truth of Mitch's past in chilling detail. He warns her, no sugarcoating, no gentle phrasing, that the man she married could be responsible for Noah's accident. The revelation lands heavily. Sienna has lived with the growing suspicion that something about Mitch isn't right, but hearing the full scope of Matt Clark's history forces her to confront a terrifying possibility. She has been living with, loving, and protecting a man capable of attempted murder. Her tangled connection to Noah suddenly carries life or death stakes. As these personal crises unfold, the Newman empire simmers with its own brand of explosive tension. Victor Newman prepares to make a confession to Nikki, one that may shake the foundations of both their marriage and their business empire. His recent alliance with Phyllis Summers, driven by their mutual interest in sabotaging Kane Ashby, is about to produce fallout neither fully considered. Phyllis stole Kane's AI program and act reckless even for her, and handed it over to Victor with a grin, enjoying the thrill of striking at an old enemy. Victor, no stranger to ruthless tactics, accepted the gift despite knowing that every stolen asset carries a price. Nikki, who has battled for decades to keep Victor from his darkest impulses, will not approve. The war between Newman and Jabot has smoldered for years, but Victor's latest scheme may ignite it into a full-scale corporate inferno. The Abbott-Newman rivalry is about to get worse in ways that could change Genoa City's power structure. While the Newmans brace for turmoil, other key players face emotional upheaval of their own. Billy Abbott, once again caught between impulse and responsibility, betrays Sally Spectra after promising her stability and commitment. Kane and Phyllis are having a compromising moment when Lily Winters sneaks up on them, an additional act of betrayal on top of the corporate theft. Victor and Adam seize an opportunity to strike Billy when he's most vulnerable, advancing their long-term strategy while Billy's personal life collapses around him. Audra Charles issues a heated warning to Holden Novak, but he fires back with a threat of his own, that exposing the truth could ruin them both. Victoria struggles to bury her lingering feelings for Nate Hastings, despite knowing they threaten both her emotional stability and her leadership image. And while chaos swirls around them, Danny Romalotti and Christine Blair finally move forward with their long-awaited wedding plans, a rare moment of hope amid the storms gathering across Genoa City. In the midst of corporate battles, emotional betrayals, and dangerous secrets, the overarching storyline circles back to Noah. By week's end, Noah is cornered, physically, emotionally, or perhaps by someone sent to finish the job. The timing is ominous. The threats are closing in. And the question grows sharper: who is Matt Clark really, and how far is he willing to go?